Miami County Park District presents Family Nature Quest, an opportunity for families to connect with the outdoors and each other while building fun memories together. Who cannot help but remember the simple childhood joys of squishing mud through your toes, splashing about in puddles, building a fort out of sticks, or spending hours watching an ant crawl across the sidewalk, laying on your back in the grass watching the imaginary animals in the clouds float by, or just climbing about in your favorite tree all day long. These are just a few memories many have of how free time was spent as a child. However, the nature of childhood has changed. There's not much nature in it. American childhood has moved indoors during the last 2 decades, taking a mental and physical toll on today's kids. A recent study found that today, children spend an average of 6 hours each day in front of the computer and TV, but less than 4 minutes a day in unstructured outdoor play. Even the average American 2-year-old spends over 4 hours per day with televisions or computers. Today, a child is 6 times more likely to play a video game on a typical day than to ride a bike, and spend half as much time outdoors as their parents did 20 years ago. These are discouraging statistics considering that children who have frequent access to the outdoors gain competence in moving through the larger world and the courage to do so. The negative impact of decreased time outdoors is resulting in a doubling of the childhood obesity rate, accompanied by an incremental $100 billion cost to our healthcare system. Obesity isn't the only health concern. A growing number of researchers believe that good old-fashioned playing in the dirt exposes children to a myriad of bacteria, viruses, and microbes that actually help to strengthen a child's immune system. In addition to healthy bodies, healthy attitudes depend on outdoor experience. In one generation, the percentage of people who reported that the outdoors was the most influential environment of their childhood dropped almost in half. According to a Cornell University study, participation with wild nature before age 11 is a particularly potent pathway towards shaping both environmental attitudes and behaviors in adulthood. When children become truly engaged with the natural world at a young age, the experience is likely to stay with them in a powerful way, shaping their subsequent environmental path. The new challenge for us today is battling NDD, Nature Deficit Disorder, and we are finding that NDD can be contributed to ADD, Attention Deficit Disorder. About 90% of the global consumption of the hyperactivity drug Ritalin is in the United States. There is an alternative to putting kids on these drugs. In a study published by the American Journal of Public Health, it has been found that children with ADHD disorder were calmer, more focused, and more able to follow directions after time outside, especially in a green setting like a park or a backyard. Many of these findings have led to the No Child Left Inside movement across the country. Don Ball, director of the No Child Left Inside Coalition, states, "If members of Congress can agree on one thing, it's that every child deserves the best education. Part of that education must be an understanding of the natural world and environmental issues. An environmentally literate child is more likely to achieve academically, be more motivated, and have a better chance at a job in the emerging green economy." This is verified by a 2005 study by the California Department of Education, which found that students in outdoor science programs improved their science testing scores by 27%. One answer that the Miami County Park District has implemented to address many of these concerns is Family Nature Quest, designed to get families outdoors and learn about nature on their own time and at their own pace, and take the challenge of eliminating NDD, Nature Deficit Disorder. Utilizing the best of picture books that inspire kids to go outside and explore, and providing a personal backpack of outdoor exploration tools, Family Nature Quest gets kids and families reading and exploring and playing in their own backyards together. Teachers are provided with a crate of approximately 30 to 40 outdoor inspiring books such as Lois Ehrlich's Leaf Band or Eric Carle's Little Cloud that students check out and take home to read with family members. Each student is provided with a backpack of outdoor exploration tools to help inspire play and exploration, which includes such things as a magnifying glass, magnifying box, compass, measuring tape, trowel, net, flashlight, tweezers, animal and plant ID books, journal, etc., to take home for 2 months. The students and families utilize the book outdoor activity card packs to inspire ideas on how to play and explore outside after reading each book, such as finding a special rock or walking barefoot in the mud or looking under a rock with a magnifier to see tiny critters. On each card there are suggested ways to use the tools from their backpacks, underlined and bolded. After each book outdoor activity is completed, the student and parent fill out the back of the card and turn it into the teacher at school to earn rock prizes. All outdoor explorations can be done in a family's backyard or around their neighborhood and are simple and fun, and hopefully eye-openers to the magic of nature and the outdoors. After the first season of Family Nature Quest, we found that some kids had never climbed a tree, or ever played in the mud, or planted a seed, or even looked at the clouds or stars in the sky, imagining animals. After reading mud pies and other recipes, a parent commented,
"Being a parent, I had forgotten how fun it is to play in the mud. Rolling around and getting messy, that was fun."
A teacher wrote,
"I have this student who came in after reading the mud book, absolutely thrilled that her mom let her paint her face with mud.
My son thought he was a scientist with all his tools. This program had our family spending more time outdoors, and I loved it. So did they."
In connection with the Fairy House book, one parent commented,
"Hunting around the backyard and using our imaginations to build the fairy houses reminded me that outside were important lessons."
We loved reading the books together and also doing the outside activities.
We're an outside family anyways, but this Quest program, it gave us something we could have never bought at a store.
We had a blast with every activity. As a family, we love making memories.
So why do teachers participate? The program encourages students to read books and get outdoors. Students can complete science outdoor investigations using tools provided, and it encourages imaginative outdoor exploration. Over 2,000 books were read and correlating outside explorations were done during the pilot season, with over 400 students and families participating. In compiling over 200 surveys returned by parents at the end of the first season, we were thrilled to discover that over 40% of the outdoor explorations were new experiences. During 80% of the explorations, participants utilized the tools from the backpacks. And most importantly, participants increased their outdoor family time by over 56%. So what are the teachers, kids, and parents saying about the program?
This is the most outstanding program I have seen in a long time. One of the ones we did as a classroom was one of the shadow books. We filled all the sidewalks and entrances to the school with shadow drawings. It looked so awesome and the students loved the tape measures. Another book activity we did as a class was finding tiny seeds and rocks with one of the tweezers. They loved it. The children were so excited. It was like they had won $1 million. It was so much fun.
Been expecting all of the projects and activities and pictures that would come in from this, from the kids doing these activities at home, and it was just neat to see all the, all the activities. There's a recipe for the mud pies and fairy houses and the leaf men, and even one of my little special ed kids, he had a tree book. Every day he worked to 10 to get his gold rock, and then he was done. But every single day when his activity was done, he'd bring his book to me, turn it in, and he would just wait until I hand him his new book and he'd take it back. And normally he wouldn't participate in something like that. So it was really neat to see him and his mom participating. It was good for him, good for mom, and so great program all around.
Very special Miami County Park District Nature Club. It is called Family Nature Quest. This club is all about playing and having fun outside and doing fun things outside, and a club backpack of nature exploring tools. Net! Shovel! You might use a shovel to plant a seed. And it's all about fun books that help you figure out how to have fun outside. You guys like books?
Yeah!
Do you like playing outside?
Yeah!
Are going to get to read a book every week. You can earn rocks by being in this nature club. This one right there. And if you do 10 more and earn 30, you can pick any rock off the board that you want. And that's all for reading fun books and going outside and using all of your fun nature tools and playing outside and having fun with your family.
Let's just call it a day.
Welcome to the Family Nature Quest Club.
Thank you. Yay! Found this puddle, gathered together some leaves and some mulch and rock. Get one, and we'll get this. And then it's a perfectly good boat. These are the houses. See, the little rocks, they're really old.
We love your program. Quest Nature Club.
Rock!
She had 2 or 3 books the other day from the library, and so Mommy was excited for you to get home from school so we could do it.
Find a mud puddle after a rainstorm and seat your dolls around it and serve. So just find a bark sandwich. Make a bark sandwich.
A warm place for them to sleep tonight.
How do I get it open just like that? Is it? Yep, it's in my bag. Right here.
Can you look down in there? Look, do you see any bugs?
Yeah, see one.
What is it?
It's a roly-poly.
A roly-poly.
Yeah.
Can you get it and put it in your box? What's he doing in there?
That's very cool.
Measure, because he's open. Can you measure him?
Yep. Measure him.
Can you lay?
Be back in his home.
Okay, put him back in his home.
Okay. I love him.
She loves the program. She is very excited to do the nature activities every day when she gets new books. And I think it's a great program. It's a good learning tool.
Recognizing the importance of these outdoor connections, the Ohio Parks and Recreation Association chose Miami County Park District's Family Nature Quest as the outstanding environmental program of the year for the state of Ohio in 2011. Some say it takes a village to raise a child. We say it takes a backyard, a playground, a park. Family Nature Quest. Back to nature for health, wonder, quality family time, and the key to future environmentally literate citizens through strong connections with the natural world.